Good morning, everyone. We are going to start the day again doing our letter sounds and the keywords that go with those letter sounds so we can practice. We are going to do all of our vowels first, and then I'm going to pick a row of consonants for us to practice just so we can get in the habit of doing those as well. So let's start. Remember, when I say it, you repeat. A, apple, a. E, ed, e. I, itch, I. O, octopus, ah. And U, up, Okay, just so we can practice doing this, we're going to start with this top row. We are going to go ahead and just say the vowels again because they're in that row. I know we already did them, but it won't hurt us to practice them again. Okay, so when I say it, you repeat. A, apple, a. B, that, b. C, cat, k. D, dog, d. E, ed, e. And F, fun, f. All right, everyone, now we're ready for the next part of our lesson today. You are going to need this student notebook for this part of the lesson, so you can go ahead and have that nearby and a pen or pencil ready. If you're worried about making mistakes, I suggest you use a pencil. That way you can easily erase if you need to. But you are going to need this, so go ahead and have that around. And I'm going to set that to the side for right now. And we're going to do something called guess which one. So we're looking at two words today, right and right. They sound exactly the same, but you can tell that they are spelled differently. They're spelled differently and they have different meanings. They don't mean exactly the same thing, okay? Right is to create words or letters on paper with a pen or pencil. So we're going to be doing some writing today. That's what W-R-I-T-E. Over here we have right, which is spelled R-I-G-H-T, and that means something that is correct. It also means the opposite of left. So if you are correct in answering something, your teacher might say, yes, that's right. It also means to turn right or turn left, or to go right or go left. I stuck it on this side of the board because this is the right side of the board to maybe help us remember that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to say a sentence to you, and I want you to think which one of these words is the correct one that I would use in this sentence. Okay, here's one sentence. Please write your name on your paper. Please write your name on your paper. So which one of these is the correct one? If you said write, W-R-I-T-E, you are correct. All right, what about this one? I am not sure which is the right answer. Which one are we doing for this one? Yep, over here. That's the right one. That's the right answer. Good job. Let's do one more for practice. What about to get to the office, take a right turn at the end of the hall? To get to the office, take a right turn at the end of the hall. If I was writing that sentence, which is the correct way to spell right in that sentence? Take a right at the end of the hall. It's this one again, because remember, right means the opposite of left. So they're going to be turning this way at the end of the hall. Very good. Now, why you're going to need your student notebook is we're going to add this. So if you open your student notebook pretty far towards the back, let me grab a pen here. There is a section of your student notebook called sound-alikes, okay? And they're in alphabetical order. So you see different words. We're going to keep turning. I'll tell you which page to turn to. That way you don't have to guess. Here we are. So on page 104, right here it says, right and right. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to give you a second to turn to page 104. And we're going to make a note here. So for write, we're going to write the definition for the way we spell how to spell the one with the R. Okay, so right here, they have this big one. See how this one's bigger? So we're gonna write the definition for this word. And we have right here, right is something that is correct, also the opposite of left. We're gonna write exactly that. So we're gonna write something that is correct. Remember, this is on page 104. And I'm going to make this little semicolon here. That means we're writing a second definition, because it can mean something, hold on, I don't know why we went fuzzy here. Something that is correct, or also the opposite of left. Okay, so let me leave that there for a second. I just realized that my video is probably sideways. I'm so sorry. Okay, now, if you're not finished with that, you can just go ahead and pause the video and finish writing that. Now we're going to turn to the W's. On page 110, the very last page in the book, we're going to add the definition for write. And it is to create words or letters on paper with a pen or pencil. Okay, so now we have these definitions in our book, so if we're ever not sure which is the correct one to use, we can go back and look in the sound alike section and write it down. If you need to finish writing this definition, you can go ahead and pause the video so that you can see. And that will be all that we're doing in our student notebook for right now. There is a part 2 for this video, so go ahead and make sure to click on that second link in Schoology right after you're finished with this.